Of course, I go live and all of a sudden there's pop-ups. Welcome aboard, mateys. If you happen to be watching this on the replay, thank you for coming aboard. I hope you'll enjoy it. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Thank you. Cool news. All right. Well, my only cool news is I'm going to do a video after this live stream. I'm going to show what I've been doing on the stripper pole. I'm just saying. A little bit of practice and experimenting, and it's coming along fine. You're Friday, so feel free, everyone, to call me Sunday or Monday. Okay. Hey, Carl. Got to wait till tomorrow. I'm sorry. Welcome aboard, mateys. It's been a good afternoon. Most of the things that I set out to do, I'm accomplishing. There's a few things I didn't quite get to, but all in all, it was a good afternoon. Shoot, I still have to go to the store. I forgot about that. I better write it down. Or I'll forget. I'm supposed to go to the store for Holly. I already did this. I already got the $5 cash word in case someone guesses the channel. And if no one guesses the channel tonight, then I will announce it. And then we'll start with a new channel next Saturday. We made the decision 4 times is enough. So, yeah. Live in 25 minutes. I don't know why you would have to refresh. I'm showing that I'm live. I believe that I put the right time on the thumbnail for 6 p.m. Eastern. I don't think I put it at, 6:55. I'm sure I didn't do that. Okay, refresh worked. Okay. Ahoy, Todd. Quiet Listener. Check that out. Now, there's a channel name that I like a lot. Quiet Listener. That is a really, really cool name. I'm definitely I don't know if you have content, but if you do, I'm going to be watching it. But welcome aboard. That is a really cool name. Quiet Listener. So you don't usually say much, right? Quiet Listener. You got to make sure that's a word I always misspell. There. Listen. Yeah. See what I mean? Can't even say it. But anyway. Listener. It's me, Victoria May. Well, Vicky, you got me. Welcome aboard, Vicky. And there's Blaine, spinning and winning. Hey, he doesn't come in very often, and I haven't had a chance to watch his latest, but you got to check him out. Sue, if you could put the links to Quiet Listener and to Blaine, I would appreciate it. Blaine's got a fantastic channel, and he's kind of my neighbor in Michigan, down by Hartford, Michigan, and he's quite often at the casino there, the Hartford. It's the big mothership is Four Winds Casino, which is in New Buffalo, Michigan. That's down by the southwest corner of Michigan, just before you get into Indiana. And then if you come northeast, there's a little town called Hartford. I used to live there, as a matter of fact. And they now have, it's smaller, but it's owned by the same Indian tribe. or Native American tribe. Anyways, fun place. I have not been to Hartford. I've been to Four Winds many times, but I haven't been to the Hartford one. Someday. Carl says, I've been fairly good in doing daily videos, so there you have it. Now I got to catch up with your daily videos. You kind of dropped off for a little bit, and then you came back, and I was almost caught up, and then I got too busy with the township crap and working on the bus. It's all part of it. A lot of mess that's in my yard actually is because I'm working on the interior of Synchronicity. Check your email, Sue. Okay. I got to check mine too, because Carl sent us stuff. All right. What a crock. Internet wolves, that's right. Nobody had to believe this. That's good. I got to think about in here in the office. I don't think I have to think about it for on the road, but I might. But I have enough pipe. Somewhere I've got coax. Somewhere along the line, I think I can maybe figure out how to kind of DIY an antenna for Wi-Fi. Maybe even with a directional. Don't know yet. I'm not good at soldering electronic boards and circuits. No, I'm not good at that. But if it's crossing two wires together and putting a wire nut on, I can do that. Whoa, I don't know where that yawn came from. Better wake up, have some caffeine. Hey, this, as difficult as it is to get, I got some. Holly says I'm drinking it too fast. All right, we'll catch you later there, Blaine. We'll catch up. Maybe not tonight, but we'll catch up. So tomorrow, I think I mentioned going to Belding. I got a few things to do in the morning, and then I got in the afternoon, go to Belding, do some work over there. I might swing by Podunk and pick up some more brass and other stuff. You know, old sinks, you know, the faucets and stuff. They're connected to the sinks, but nah, I'm not going to risk throwing the batteries down by bringing the converter. And you know what? I'll leave the generator on the truck and maybe bring my cutting wheel and just cut those faucets off the sink so I don't have to deal with getting rid of the sinks. That's a good plan. A month, 3 trips to town. Jeez, 4 hours on the phone is useless. OM Shiva. OM Shiva Enterprises. I'm not sure what that means, but I think it probably means something not so good in a funny way. Yeah. So I hope everybody had a great afternoon. I'm not sure what time Holly was going to be on here, but we shall chit chat. The reason I have Angela's bathroom up here is that I've been shopping for shower curtains. I also got to shop, and I think I know how I'm going to do it, but the upper bar, I like hers. You know, it looks like it might be curved or it could be straight, but anyways, hers is nice chrome. But I'm going to go more with copper, I think. Carl has an announcement. You know, we'll probably get a few more people in here in about 10 to 15 minutes. That's usually how it goes, Carl. We have 5 in the house right now. We're on board. So if anybody knows where I can get nautical shower curtains for free, no, they're not terribly expensive. Holly's practicing. Earlier, I thought this tree, how come I can't point to it? There, that tree. I thought it was something wrong with the lighting in here and that I had to run the fade. I thought it was part of the, you know how there's just a little bit of fuzziness around my hair? Sometimes I get that in the corners or on the edges of the screen. I have to adjust the fade feature. It's curved. Yeah, it probably is. Opa Ouma's Camping Adventures. Okay. I am subscribed to them. And I believe they are Australian. Anyways, they just put up a, yeah, drum roll. Yeah. Don't spill my pot. I think I told you. This is from the Philippines, and there's a shortage of cane sugar in the Philippines. RC cola is made in the Philippines, and that's why it's been extremely hard to get RC cola, especially the 12-ounce cans. No problem really getting the, well, I shouldn't say no problem. Some stores have been sold out of every type of RC cola, you know, the 2-liter and the 20-ounce bottles of an 8-pack, and certainly sold out of the cans. I mean, just totally no RC available at all. Our corner stores had 2 liters, all of them, but they never have sold cans, so I'm kind of used to that. But they are having issues getting the 20-ounce plastic bottles. He is amazingly, but I possibly hope you, who is this? Go to, what is this? I'm going to put it up in the queue. Let me see what this is. Let's hope we're not being hacked. Ah. I'm back. And I figured out who it was. It's cool. She might even be here. Lily Lanninga. If you're here watching, welcome aboard, Lily. And just in case, I don't know if everybody knows, but Lily's uncle is Sensei Don. And unfortunately, Sensei Don is pretty blue right now. I'm not sure if he's already done it, but his dog Brownie, who is, I believe, going on 14 years. Anyway, she is, let's put it this way, she is not going to survive. And I believe that he was going to have her put down so she's not suffering. You know what, Todd? The price is still low on RC Cola. It has gone up by a couple bucks since last summer, but so is everything else. Coca-Cola, all 7-Up products, they're a couple dollars higher. Now 7-Up products, they own Sunkist and Dr. Pepper and all of those different brands, and they're made here in the United States. But they went up a couple bucks, and I think that's because of general fuel prices, delivery deals, and all that. I'm thinking that the product that's made here in the United States is not dependent necessarily on the sugar that they have in the Philippines, cane sugar. I don't know that for a fact, but I believe that some of the other colas and other soft drinks, if you will, are not made with cane sugar. They're made with probably beet sugar. But I could be wrong. Yeah. I don't know what's going to happen this winter. I may have to drink water. Coffee is, you know, that Wesco coffee that I love so well? That went up by 50%. Seriously. It was 99 cents a bag. Now it's $1.53. I think that's out the door. But it went up by almost 50%. Maybe it's because I told everybody about it. Yeah, it was 99 cents for a 1 pound bag. Tell me where you can get coffee for 1 pound for $1. I don't know. But also tell me, where can you get coffee for $1.53? I don't know. You know, I think I'm still getting a good deal. Yeah, prayers for Sensei. I believe he's at one of his nieces right now. Not Lily. Lily's down south. Missy. I think that's where he went. Collect snow. You know, we could, but could we? We'd probably have to run the snow through some kind of purification process. The only place you can get cane sugar soda is at Publix or at a number of Hispanic markets in Florida. City, Homestead, or Norea. Cane sugar. See, now, again, I don't know if the ingredients for other soft drinks, whether it requires cane sugar. They will find you like collecting rainwater. Yes. You know, I have two people I know. One is John across the street. And I have a friend in Rockford, Jeff. Whoops, Rockford's that way. They collect rainwater in a cistern coming from the eaves off the roof. And they use it for watering their plants. They're not drinking it. But it's still illegal to collect the rainwater here in Michigan. Something's wrong with that picture. Maybe it's illegal if they don't catch it. I mean, maybe it's illegal, but if they don't catch it, 12 jars. 12 jars of what? Oh, okay, canning jars. You know, I heard that too. My neighbor who usually cans tomatoes, I don't know if she's doing it this year or not. I don't know. All this stuff makes me feel negative. But we definitely have to be prepared. In one way or another, shit's going to hit the fan. And that's probably a foregone conclusion. I'll suck the snow melt with my life straw. Well, you know, I believe that the air rain does get contaminated. Now, if you own a white vehicle, especially, which like Cindy, she's white, or she's getting whiter. But anything that's white, go through the winter months and you go out there and you're like, whoa, all this dark, sooty looking dirt on the white. Even on your house, if you have a white house, you'll notice it. You got all this yucky looking stuff. It's kind of, yeah. It's noticeable. Black streaks on everything. And that's from the snow and rain, more than likely. Well, I don't see it so much with rain. I definitely see it where like a vehicle, like that white trailer I have, it still has it on there, the dirt streaks from winter. I need to power wash it. And I need to power wash the front end of Synchronicity. She's definitely showing it. I've been cleaning the back end, so that looks good. But the front, I need to power wash it and soap and all that. Salt is the key to keeping it as clean as you can. A tabletop dental purifier works wonders. Huh. That's interesting. Carl is hardcore. I believe it. Okay, Maze, this is Lake Huron on the Ontario side, looking at a sunset over Lake Huron. And if you look real way over there, you'll see me. And Blaine, Dave, Midwest Picker. Yeah, you can see all of us. We're waving at this channel. One more clue. This is, I can't remember the name of the park, but it's a provincial park in Ontario. It's very popular. It's 6,000 acres. And this channel loves to go there. They go there every year in their RV. And they said they've never even seen it all. The park is so huge that, they've been going there for years and they still have not seen all of it. That sounds cool. We have 6 in the house, and it is almost 6:30. Carl, how about, no, it's not Cucamonga. I'm trying to remember the name of the park. I might be able to tell you what the name of the park is. Let's see if here's my announcement. Okay. And yeah, I don't have them up in the queue, so I can't quick check on that. So let us have it, Carl. Sock it to me, sock it to me, sock it to me. I can't quite hear him. Can you hear him? I keep expecting the principal of the school to come on the public address system. the most memorable of our public address system when I was a kid growing up, which it was a big deal to have speakers in every classroom. Okay, Monday at 8 p.m. on the National Geographic Channel. My work will be a 1 hour special. Captain kind of looks like another captain we know. Cool. You might even see some idiot wandering in the background. Cool. I do not get the Nat Geo channel. I have just Antenna TV. However, I'm going to write it down. Maybe I can go somewhere. Or, who knows? Maybe I can find it somehow. I have Amazon, but I don't think it would be on there. But Monday, 8 p.m., National Geographic. One hour special. And the captain looks like me. So I gotta watch me. All right, let's see here. All right, I got it. Maybe I could get like Kathy. I gotta see her tomorrow. Maybe she'll record it for me. I don't know if her TV's got capabilities, but perhaps. There's Vicky quietly listening. I gotta watch it somehow, some way. I hope you record it there, Carl. I'm sure you will. Now, I don't have Disney. How recent did they film this, Carl? A lot of times things take 6 months or more before you see them. I was interviewed by MLive, which is Michigan Live. I was interviewed by them, and it took about 6 months before they aired it. And I still haven't seen it. I don't know if I was on or not. They might have edited me out for being too controversial. It was about adding the 10-cent recycle deposit to water bottles and other bottles that do not currently have a deposit. Now, I totally agree with that. It's terrible. You're driving down the road. Well, you might not see too many pop cans or beer cans. 2 reasons. One, people don't throw them out anymore because they're worth 10 cents each. Excuse me. And number 2, scavengers like myself will pick them up. There's a lot of roads in Michigan that are they're adopted. People go out. They do major cleaning in the spring and sometimes in the fall. And then there are people that are so dedicated, they're out there every week picking up trash along the road for a mile or 2. And they'll a lot of times have it dedicated to, some farmer who passed away, or it can be dedicated to anyone. Our road right here around the lake is Camp Lake Association. Adopted the road around the lake, and sure enough, people are out there all the time picking up trash. I know one girl, she runs, and even when she's picking up trash, she's still, high steps it. She's running in place while she picks up trash. And she's out there almost every day. That's her exercise and, dedication to keeping the road clean. And we do have a clean road. Let me tell you, it really is. But now, what is she picking up? Water bottles, pretty much. Anything that doesn't have a deposit is thrown out. which is ridiculous. They should be arrested for littering. But I think a deposit on water bottles and other drinks that do not have a deposit at this time, they should have. Okay, not long. Wow. No drones. National Park Service said no to that. Huh. You're going to a watch party. Cool. Well, somebody's going to have it on MP3 recording. I don't know who, but somebody will have it. It's way cool. I haven't been on TV since I was about 6 or 7 years old. I got to be on the Popeye show. It's a long time ago. All right. Love the beach. Yeah, it is a very nice park there. It's a provincial park in Canada. I want to say it's something point, and it would have to be, well, I'm thinking it's, if you go to, okay, you're in the thumb. I live over here by Lake Michigan. And if you go over here, I believe, yeah, I think it's not the Ambassador. Blue Water Bridge, Port Huron, and then once you get across the Huron River, then you would go north. North. Well, Lake Huron's definitely right here. And then it curls around and comes down a little ways before it becomes a river and heads towards Detroit. But you cross that bridge and go north, and you'll run right into this provincial park. Hot and long walking stick in the hat. And long walking stick wandering around like the village idiot, drooling. They nicknamed this guy Aqualung. Jethro Tull made a song about him. Greasy fingers smearing shabby clothes. Oh, Aqualung. Uh-oh, Holly's laughing at something. Are you laughing at your own jokes? She said, yeah. How long before you're ready to come on? Okay. Just, okay, about 15. Huh? You saying Holly by golly? Yeah. Holly by golly with a weekly laugh report. She says she'll probably get on here about 15 minutes. So we'll see. I know she's got some pretty good jokes this week. A couple I haven't heard yet. So hopefully I will be able to listen in a little bit. I would love to go to this park. Oh, excuse me. I don't know. I think we still have to go to get a passport to be able to go to Canada. Not positive. We might be able to cross the border just with our license with the star, which I have that. But I've heard different rumors that you have to have a passport to go to Canada and Mexico. We'll see. I know people, they don't even have to have their driver's license down somewhere. What is that, Yuma? walk across the border, go to a restaurant. Nobody says anything. Nobody stops them. Nobody says, papers, please. No. Por favor, papers. No, they don't. They don't do that. Maybe they do, but I haven't seen it happen. As long as you're spending money in the restaurant, they don't care. California travel videos, you could probably tell me if that's true. Mike, is it true? You just cross the border in Yuma and go to a restaurant or do whatever in Yuma or whatever the name of that town is in the across in Mexico from Yuma, Arizona. I've seen videos, people just going down there to eat. Kind of curious. I was just talking to the audience here about whether I need to get a passport to be able to go to this park. Park happens to be in Ontario, and it's something Point Provincial Park. I can't remember the name of it. And no, I've never been there. But the feature channel, they go there a lot. And no one's guessed the feature channel tonight. And it looks like, if they don't guess, this is the fourth time that this channel's been featured. Therefore, I will announce at the after Holly by Golly. I will announce who the feature channel is and put the homepage, the YouTube homepage, up here on the screen. That means that nobody wins, but at least the channel's been featured 4 times. And just to let Sue know, I'll subscribe to them then. That's why you couldn't find them in my subscription list, because I'm not subscribed to them, but I will be. And at that time that I subscribe, I hope I can get to mention that they were the featured channel, because I didn't want them dropping in and giving it away at the same time. Like sometimes happens, you know, I'm featuring a channel and then they all of a sudden stop by and then I go, be quiet, don't tell anybody, lead them astray. Oh, it's funny, it's a hoot. Well, you know that. Michael and Grace, they already know. Okay, Linda's setting up her DVR to record. Highly recommend a passport because otherwise you could get stuck on the other side. Makes sense. That would definitely happen in Canada to me. Trying to come back. Might be a go over there, but trying to come back into Michigan, oh man, no. Sue's laughing at me because of what I did to her. Seriously, that's what she's done. I don't know. I think it was the last channel that we had, which was it's very similar to the channel we're featuring now. What was their name? Average Campers. She figured out who they were by looking at my subscription list. Yeah. Uh-oh, California. Got to go to my... Okay. Aw. All right. Good to see you, Michael, Gracie. Take care. Okay. Todd's got one. Slim Potato Head walked across the river into Mexico and sat outside a little restaurant and had Mexican food and beer. I would not believe that he didn't. I would believe he would do that. But maybe he had proper papers with them just in case.
Maybe 20 minutes.
Now Holly says 20 minutes for the Holly by Golly shtick. Yeah, whatever works. I have to try to fool you. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a challenge or you'd win hands down every week. I have to give you and Linda especially. I have to try to piss you off. That's why the Wednesday night show in a way, is more fair than the Guess the Channel. Because the Wednesday night show is a random drawing. It leveled the playing field because it's random. Hey, I'm just saying. Travels with Delaney. Good guess, Carl, but it's not. One of the clues that we had earlier today, that it's a 2-word channel. It's also related to the letter C. It starts with a C. The second word starts with a C. And the second word ends with an S. So the channel name starts with a C. It's 2 words and ends with an S. At first I said it ended with the C, but it's plural, so it's S. There is an S. Mission accomplished. As said. Now, I'm always trying to think of things to make it kind of creative, especially in the clue department. You know, certain things that you might find, like in the title of the show for the evening, might be there. There might be something in Show More, or there might be something I say that doesn't sound like it's related to any kind of a clue, but it is. You know, Camper Van Carolyn. Oh my, Carl. Oh, wrong. You are, oh gosh, you're getting close. That's very good. But it's not them, or not her. I'm not sure. I know there's Carolyn, one that's super big channel. And then there's another Carolyn. I can't remember, it's a little bit smaller channel, but I can't remember their names. Okay, when you dog sit and the 50-pound dog, a puppy, cannot go up and down the stairs and you have to carry him, give me some space on this. Ah, okay. But anyways, it's not Carolyn. Now, this featured channel does have a great name. Not sure what it weighs. And don't guess that it's Boondocking with Boomer, because that's been guessed. And there's no C's in that when you think about it. Boondocking with Boomer has 0 C's in it. I'm wrong. Docking does have a C in it. But that's the only one. Oh, wow. Okay. As much as I like this background, I'm going to go and change it. I think we've had this one up. I think I used it as a thumbnail too. Now tonight's thumbnail. I guess I didn't put something back in the refrigerator properly. She's yelling about it. I'm distracted because she's yelling at me. Oh, tonight's thumbnail. Those are hydrangeas. The flowers get as big as a pie plate easily. I used to have some. They are 20 years ago, you couldn't find them. I mean, you could. They were a tropical plant and you had to keep them inside. But they came up with a hybrid, I guess, and now you can plant the. Why am I calling it hydrangea? It's not hydrangea. It starts with a T. Rosa Sharon is in that same genus, if you will. Dang it. I'll think of it, or somebody will for me. Hey, Sandra. Welcome aboard. Anyways, you can plant them outdoors now. And with a good amount of mulch over them for winter, they will come back in the spring. They're almost like an annual in a certain way, but they're a perennial if you take good care of them. I did that. I mulched them over winter, and I thought, oh, they didn't make it. They didn't make it. They didn't make it. It was about mid-June. All of a sudden, here comes a little stalk. And it don't take long, and they'll get big. They're it's terrible that I can't remember what they're called. Okay, clue review. Part-time. They have a travel trailer, a family with 3 kids. They have a great date. They're Canadian. They've been to Toronto Aquarium, and they have between 2,000 and 3,000 subs. Very good clue review. Hibiscus, thank you, Sue. Gosh, why was I calling it a hydrangea? Good Lord. Hibiscus. That's what that plant is. That's pretty big. That's like a bush. You know, it's 4 foot tall easily, 4 foot around easily. It's quite the bush. It's in a neighbor's yard down the street. But it was red. That's why I took a picture of it, because we did the Sensei Dom's red flowers. But that's not the hibiscus. I just threw that up there just for fun. And it's not part of this channel. So again, I threw it up there for fun. Thunder. I'll sing that at M22. No, not Thunder Rolls. I'm not doing that song. But I can do Thunder Road. Remind me, Linda. It's from the, gosh, I want to say the Thunder Road movie, I think, was 1958. It was black and white. Can't remember who starred in it. But Lester Flatt and Earl Scruggs wrote the music for it and performed it. So, yeah, it was late 50s, early 60s. The movie Thunder Road. It was about moonshiners. It's a very good movie. And I can sing the song, word for word, from the heart. Show the hibiscus. I can't. It's not in StreamYard. Robert Mitchum, thank you. I wanted to say Steve McQueen, but it was Robert Mitchum. Duh. Now, you're the first person I've run into in a long time that remembers the movie. You want to sing the song with me? That'd be fun. Did I do it on karaoke? Remember about 2.5 years ago, we used to do karaoke night with Jerry Holly and James Catanese and Keith, Slow Momentum. He was, I forget who started it. I don't know. We had different hosts from time to time. Oh, McLeod fan, yeah. Well, okay, who starred in Thunder Road? Who was the driver, the kid that died at the end? He left the road at 90. That's all there is to say. The devil got the moonshine and the mountain boy that day. And there was thunder. Okay, that's it. I'm not going to sing anymore. You don't want me to. Okay, fine. All right. Come on, Holly. They're all getting bored of my singing and my stupid backgrounds. Well, actually, they're not my backgrounds. I mean, I do have backgrounds I can put up. But we're trying to guess the channel. So, sew buttons on your underwear, I know. Show a little bit more of the daytime campfire. Real life sun was in it. Okay, you're good. You're not bored. I wanted to say Steve McQueen, but that can't be right. That's not right. That can't be right. I should look it up. There was some. It was well done, in my opinion. I mean, okay, so it wasn't Star Wars. It was a good movie, okay? It had a plot to it, and it had a beginning and an ending. And what it was about was true life. And a lot of people attribute what the movie was about was the early days of NASCAR. James Mitchell. I believe you could be right. I'd have to look it up. I'm sure you can Google it and get all the answers. But yeah. And it was filmed good, too. Now, I don't know how some of those cars blew up with this much flame, but they did. Yeah. I want to sing it, and I'm not going to. You're going to make me sing it, aren't you? No, you're not making me sing. But I might. I'm remembering the lyrics in the back of my mind as I'm talking about something else. That's crazy. Oh, did the Google part about James Mitchum. Robert Mitchum co-wrote the song Ballad of Thunder Road. Okay, cool. Now, did he co-write it with Lester Flatt and Earl Scruggs? I'm pretty sure they were the ones that performed it. Lester Flatt and Earl Scruggs, if you don't know, they also they did the theme songs for several TV shows. The Beverly Hillbillies, Petticoat Junction. I'm not sure if they did Green Acres. They may have. And there's been a few others. Gene Berry. Wow. I don't know. I'm not sure, Sandra. I just know the song. The song stuck with me since I saw the movie back in 1958. And Don Ray co-wrote the song. Oh, okay. Well, now see, there's some history for us. We're getting an education despite nobody guessing who the featured channel is. All right. It's a derivation. The second word. Come on. Am I giving it away? Yeah, I'm kind of giving it away. The second word in the featured channel's name You already know it also starts with C. And, you know, Sue's had caustic, copacetic, all those different ones. You don't know the feature channel. You can't give up just yet. Holly hasn't been on. You might, you know, while Holly's telling all her jokes, you could be checking out all these channels that have 2 words, both start with C. And I'll give you the second word is related to camping in a way. It's not quite camping. It's different. We got a 4 minute warning. Oh my God. Okay. It's getting serious now. Are you speaking for everyone, Linda? You guys have a vote that I didn't see going on? You guys are on your cell phones talking behind, you know, you're not saying what you're saying in chat. You're on the phone to each other or on Facebook or email. Holly might let the channel name slip. She doesn't know it. And I don't think she cares. That's a C word. Channel's a C word too. Think about it. Who cares about the channel? Not it's us versus CJS. Yeah, I could get outvoted. You know, Holly doesn't know. You know, I saw this right here. Do you think that's an accelerant? Or is that a water jug? It's green, so I don't know what fuel is kept in a green jug. Blue is typically kerosene. Yellow is typically diesel. Red is gasoline. Green. What's the color code for a green jug? I seriously doubt they use an accelerant. Okay. It's a log with a hatchet in it. Oh my. I need a big screen. It's a log with a hatchet in it. Well, seriously, it looked like a jug. To me, it looks like a jug. And then the spout comes up and it's got a yellow cap on the end of it. My eyesight's getting bad. Charismatic is a C word. Yes, it is. I've never been accused of being charismatic, but okay. Here's some Kool-Aid. Oh, gosh. I don't know whether to say thank you or run and hide. I hear her stirring. I think she's getting close to getting her ass out here. Yep, she is. All right. Grab my phone, and I'm going to get out of the way, and let's all give a warm welcome to Holly by Golly with the weekly laugh report. And she's not ready yet. I could have swore she was coming. I heard her grunting. Yeah, good eye, Linda. I think Linda must have a big screen. I got, you know how big my phone is. Now, if I was hold this up to the screen, I'll hold it this way. The phone is just barely bigger than the picture on my screen. Now, I can make the picture full screen on the laptop, but then I wouldn't be able to see the chat. Oh, Linda's watching on her phone. Do you have one of those old people phones that are like, I don't either. Yeah, Todd wants Holly. Just kidding, yeah. Only thing we want you to hold up to the screen is a picture of the featured channel. That's a good one. That is a good one. All right. I'm going to change it back to the sunset one because I do like that. I think everybody enjoys the sunset over Lake Huron. We enjoy Sue's sunset down there at the Keys. We'll go with the Lake Huron sunset from the Provincial Park. Chromebook for real. Oh, so you got the same setup as I do, Chromebook. And thank you for teaching me about the mouse. Here she comes. What I do with my phone. There, I got it. All right. Please give her a warm welcome. Here she is. I already introduced you, but you were still on the toilet. I thought you were right here.
Come on.
I thought you were right here.
I can hear you.
That's okay.
Ouch. There. Oh. 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 Oh boy. Oh. There we go. Ah. Oh. Phew. Oh boy. Ah. Ah. Excuse me. That felt good. Oh. Howdy, folks. This is Holly by Golly with your weekly laugh report. And I've got a darn pop-up. Hey, Linda. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Lucky Dog. Sandra Robinson. That's a neat name. Okay. You ready? Hey, Linda. Oh, boy. Don't have a lot, but it's long. Okay. There's this chef, right? And he asked this fella if he could trust a turkey. And he says, sure, I can trust a turkey with my life. Okay. And he says, well, what do you say to a bone and ham? The guy says, bon appetit, Sir Ham. You know, today I actually have a Holly by Golly story for you. My cousin Golly was living out of state for like 15 years, right? Then he came back home. And, you know, one day we were walking along downtown and we happened to go by this shoe repair shop, Zoppetti's shoe repair shop. And my cousin says, oh my God, I left a pair of shoes there for years. I can't believe he's still in business. I got another darn pop-up, folks. Hang on. There. You got kicked out, Sandra? Anyway, and we go in there, and this old man comes out, right? And he goes, Mr. Zappetti? And he says, yeah. He goes, do you remember me? He goes, yeah, Golly, right? He goes, yeah. You left a pair of shoes here, didn't you? And he goes, yeah, I did a while back. So Mr. Zappetti, he goes to the back and you hear all kinds of clunking, like he's moving shoes, moving boxes or whatever. He comes back out and he goes, no, those were brown. Your shoes were brown and they had buckles on them, right? And my cousin says, yeah. And he goes, and you wanted them resold and a heel put on them, right? And he goes, yeah. Mr. Zapetti says, they'll be ready Tuesday. See, Holly was by golly. Anyway, speaking of Holly, by golly, you know, I called for Jack, right? Jack. And he was going to record that, you know, that emergency noise, that emergency warning thing they do on TV. Because he says I sound just like it. Anyway, he never did that. But, well, last week, there was like 3 nights in a row. Jack kept jumping up in the middle of the night and asked me, what's wrong? What's wrong? And nothing was wrong. He goes, well, you called me. I said, no, I didn't call you. Anyway, come to find out, it was a crow. And he says, it sounded just like me. Anyway, are you sure it was a crow or really a mockingbird? I thought. Thank you, Linda. Okay. I'm glad that I'm back. Anyway, this man, he came up from the south, right? So he could meet his brother-in-law, and he heard that he's really mean. Anyway, they met for lunch, and they had lunch and everything was going all right. Anyway, this guy from the south, he decides to get up. He's leaving first, right? So he says, see y'all later. And then the brother-in-law says, y'all? What's y'all? And the guy says, that's a small boat. Then he figures, okay, if I got one more answer, then he has questions, I'll do great. Anyway, then he turns to walk out. Then the guy says, hey, by the way, what does you all stand for? He goes, oh, that's a truck you rent so you can move stuff. Ty Linda. I'm glad you like it. Hi, Todd. How you doing? Oh, I've only got 5 viewers. Now I did have 6. Who did I lose? Somebody going to some game? Anyway, there was a mother that told her husband that her son had a chance to go to father-son camp. But the son didn't want to go because his father was dead, right? And so the stepdad said, well, I'll take him. You know, I want to take him. She goes, you'll have to get it. You have to check with them. So he invites the kid to lunch, right? And they get this dizzy old waitress, right? Anyway, she's messing up their order, everything like that. They're eating. And then he brings up the subject about, I hear you got a chance to go to father-son camp. He goes, yeah, but I can't because my father's dead. He goes, well, what do you think about you going with me? And then the waitress kicks in there and she says, well, don't you have to ask the cemetery first? Will they let you do that? That was the end of the joke. No comments. Am I that bad today, guys? Oh, hey, Don, you finally catching it, huh? Anyway, what do I want to talk about now? Okay, anyway, here we go. My Aunt Linda lived in Oklahoma, and her husband died like 10 years ago, right? So she goes to and she's really missing him. She goes to a seance. Anyway, and she said, Freddie, are you here, Freddie? And he answers, yes. What do you want? She asks, are you happy? And he says, yes, I'm happier than I ever was with you. She asked, what are you doing? He said, I eat breakfast, I make love. I eat lunch, I make love. She asked, are you in heaven? He said, no, I'm a bull in Montana. Oh, lucky dog, you came back. Anyway, folks, it was short but sweet. I'm going to turn you back over to Captain Jack Scrapper for now. I'm wondering, did somebody win today?
No.
Oh, nobody won today, huh? Wow, let's carry over till next week. Anyway, I'm glad you liked it, Sandra. Come back next week. Maybe I'll have some more. I hope you liked this week. Keep coming back. Tell your friends to check it out. Thank you. I believe that reincarnation is real, Linda. I agree with you. Excuse me. That felt good. Peace out.
I'm going to try to hug the wall over here. All right.
Ow. Ow.
Ouch, ow. Sorry.
I want my hose.
I'm not on your hose. I have a dime ready for the winter. But I don't know if anybody has won. Ahoy, Don. Can you, excuse me, give us an update? We have been praying. Sandra has a guess. Let me scroll up a minute and make sure that I'm caught up. You got kicked out. How did you get kicked out? Okay, there's Linda telling me about her Chromebook. And let's see if I can scroll down slowly. Okay, pop-ups. And then we have Holly and Sandra and Todd. Todd's laughing. And a crow. That's right. We think it's a crow. We really do. And it says, we think it's a crow. Well, I'll come like, what? She says, I didn't call you. Well, the crow calls me. Whoa. Sandra has a very excellent guess. You are so doggone close, Sandra, it stinks. I'm serious. You're close. Oh my. But it's not them. Look, very close. I'm sorry, Sandra, but now I feel like I should give you just a little more time before I shut this down. Because I don't know if you heard, Sandra, but we've decided this morning at noon, or whatever, at noon today, during that show, we kind of came to the conclusion that 4 times of a channel being featured is enough. And I did some tricky things with this channel to make sure that it was harder to guess. It's a great channel. And I know we'll be putting up the, and Linda just won the $5 scratch-off ticket. How'd you do that, Linda? How did you do that? You are correct, Linda. It's, I'm sorry, Sandra, but you were so close, but Linda got it. Linda has guessed. How about that? Let's see here. Let me see if I can grab this thing. Whoops. Sometimes to grab the bars is like, now I've got stuff highlighted in blue, not supposed to happen. Oh my goodness. I'm screwed up here. Just a minute. Let me see if I can scroll down. Nope, I can't. Oh, there I can. Whoops. It's going too fast. There. Let's see if that changes the background. You know what? I feel bad now. It is Canadian Campaholics. However, it's Canadian Campaholic according to this screen, which I wish I could do. Let me see if I can get rid of it. I got elements. I got there. Canadian Campaholic. I would think it's Campaholics, but it's Campaholic. So it did end with C. Starts with Linda, it's yeah, you're typing everything you can think of, but you got it. Sue says she's never heard of them. I can't remember how I found them. I know how I found them. When I was doing, 2 weeks ago, we were doing average campers. In the queue on the left or right hand side of the screen, their channel showed up as a suggested channel. So I went and started watching them. So now I will be subscribing to them. So if you could put up the link, Sue. Yep. Put up the link, Sue, for Canadian Campaholic. And I hope that you can watch a few of their videos. Wow. She is getting around. I was so concerned yesterday, Don. I thought you were going to be putting her down. Oh, my. Maybe those painkillers are working. I mean, I think you're giving her Tylenol. But 17, that's really pushing it for a dog. Well, prayers have been answered, at least for now. Yep, there. Thank you, Sue. Thank you for putting up the link there. Yes, prayers are working, Linda. Great channel. And as you can see over here, whoops, over there, see? Subscribe is still in red. I haven't subscribed to him yet, but I'm going to. That's another how I tricked you, because they weren't on my subscription list because I'm not subscribed to them, but I'm going to now. Jill, welcome aboard. It's good to see you. How's things in Tucson? Looks like you may have changed your picture there. It's real small on my screen, but it took a while. All right, we have to do a scratch off for Linda. I've got the dime, and let's see here. Where did I put your ticket? And there it is. $5 Michigan cash word. And here we go. Jill, you can do the replay. Okay. The first letter is a U for U-Haul. There is one U in ought. There is a U in, I haven't seen anything yet. U. Reuse. No, it's refuse, like garbage. Refuse. Soul, L-E-U. Hour has a U. Abacus has a U. And haircut has a U. And tusk, like an elephant's tusk, has a U. What are you laughing at, Holly? Sit for use. She thought of another joke for next week. Yeah, all is good with Holly right now. Pretty much the same as she's been. She's got one that Linda's gonna love. No. And she's just belching. All right, M. Yeah, well, they can still hear them. Jill says hello. Regards. She says hi. All right, calm. That's a cross letter with mall, like shopping mall. M, employer. M, parchment, like paper, parchment. Poop, no, that's pop. All right, but no M's. I just saw the word. M, magician. And milky. Skim. And what is that word? Oh, hologram. Yeah. As you know, sometimes if they're vertical words, I can't. Yeah. The profile photo is taken at a friend's date farm. Cool. Now, well, I'd love to have a date too. We'll have to figure out. Maybe we go dinner and a movie. All right. I never heard of a date farm. What is that like? Is that a reality show where everybody goes on dates on this farm? Maybe it's a figment of my imagination. I don't know. But yeah, a date would be great, Joe. All right, next letter. Linda's like, come on, stop yakking with Jill and flirting. D. D. Oh, dear, D. Hillside. Idle. Add. And degree. Any more D's? No more D's. I went to a date farm in California. Had a date shake. Well, Linda, I never heard of a date shake. I'm not being facetious either here. Or silly. I'm thinking, what would a date shake? That would be interesting. Date shake. She has date palms from Saudi Arabia and grows them here in Tucson. They are native to that area and are amazing. I knew they were from the Middle East. I didn't know specifically that Saudi Arabia. But wow. I have stars in my eyes now, wanting a date. A date shake with Jill. All right. Okay. The next letter is a Q for quiet listen, which is, now we know, Vicky. Quiet listener. Q. I don't see any Q's yet. It might be a bummer letter. No, I don't see any Q's. A B. Now, I did see a B as I was going through, and I think it's cobweb. Goblet. Bother. Oh, bother. Blitz. Barroom blitz. Cobweb has two. B, B, B. B, B, B. Abacus. Or some people say abacus. I say abacus. 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 Some people say abacus. So, or abacus. Say it any way you want. You can count on me. All right. That is it for these. Z. I think I did see a Z. I like it when it has a Q and a U. Awesome. Like butterscotch, huh? Guava jelly. Barhide baits, they're called. Well, in this state, they do get high in the bars. Oh, well, maybe they got to go outside for that. I'm not sure. I lead a sheltered life. All right, Blitz has a Z, and Zap has a Z. I was singing that song the other day. The magical little toy, I think it was called. It went zip when it moved, and bop when it stopped, and whir when it stood still. I never knew just what it was, and I guess I never will. All right. Next letter is an N, as an N, like nod, maybe, or night. N. Parchment has an N. N. Own. Magician. What is that? D-I-A. Diagnosis. I could not read that at all because it was vertical. I actually turned it sideways, kind of sideways, and then I was able to read it, even though all the letters were laying on their backs. But to read it straight up and down, that didn't work for me. All right, next letter is an O. They look like Q's, but they're not. They're O's. Oval and low. Goblet. Bother. Ought. We ought to find more of them. Employer. Pop. Cobweb. Rot. Own. Hologram. Soul. Hour. And diagnosis. Error. And I think that's it for O's. The next letter, yeah, the marvelous toy. Thank you. Peter, Paul, and Mary. Yep. It went zip when it moved, and bop when it stopped, and whir when it stood still. Looking for a J. I never knew just what it was. I guess I never will. No J's. That was a whammy. Next letter is an E. That's a good vowel. We'll have a vowel movement. Okay, employer, hillside, and parchment. Bother, agitate. Yeah, well, that's funny. They're right almost next to each other. Agitate and bother. Okay, early. Employer has 2. Degree has 3. 3 for the degree. I have 2 degrees. 2 PhDs. Yeah, they're out in the garage. They're post hole diggers, PhDs. Okay. Is that refuse? Has a couple E's. Heel, brownie, error. And that is it for the E's, looks like. Oh, there's one. That was in the word idle. We always double check. So post hole diggers don't count. Why not? They're PhDs. Yeah, just take the wind out of my sails, Linda. K is where? That's pretty cool that you ended up winning. I'm just throwing out wild guesses. KK. K's. Are there any K's? Yes. Skim. And milky. Okay. Oh, and tusk. Okay. There's 3 K's. Y. There is a Y. Why I don't see it. Okay. Employer. And early. And we're Y's. Usually I can spot Y's easily. I very seldom miss any. Milky. And I think that's it for the Y's. Oh, they look kind of unique. A G. Goblet and agitate. Ought. Degree. Magician. And that's a crossword with, or cross letter with hologram. And I believe that is it for the G's. All right. We're getting there. Let's see. A C. A C? Oh. Canadian campaholic. Yep, there's a couple C words. All right, there's a C in calm. Stay calm, Linda. Parchment. Cobweb. Cider. There's a G that we missed, right? Yeah. And it wasn't in the word fig, but it was in diagnosis. There's a C in magician. Abacus. All right. We have 6 letters left. And we need a V. We're looking for a V. Vast. As in the vast unknown. Dustin. Oh. You didn't spell it right, Linda. It's Abba. A-B-A-C-U-S. It has two A's. A-B-A-C-U-S. Abacus. You can count on it. Right. Let's see here. Are we done with these? Yes. Next letter is a P. We have one in parchment. Looking for P's. There's one. Employer. Pop has two. And that means we've spelled pop. So that's one word in puzzle 1 that's been spelled now. And now I'm down in puzzle 2 looking. I don't see any P's. All right, next letter. We have 4 left. There's an H. You're in the UP. What are you doing up there? Dune Resort right on the lake. Wow. Well, that's cool. Just in time for winter. H. Let's see. Yeah, looking for H's. Ought. And parchment. Hillside. Fish. And hologram. Heel. And haircut. That's one we didn't even talk about. Any more H's? I don't see any. So 3 letters left. One of them is an A. Oh my. That's good. My friend and her mom go up here to spend the weekend. And so I'm surprised the water is still warm. Wow. I know the water's still warm here at Camp Lake. Have I gone swimming? No. Haven't had time. There's an A in calm. There's one in oval and parchment. Vast. And mall. Agitate. A couple A's in agitate. Oh my. Early and add. We have a second word in the first puzzle. So we have add and pop in the first puzzle. Zap. We have a third word in the first puzzle. And typically, if you have 3 words in either puzzle, you're going to have 4 or more. I have seen that. Now, we only have 2 letters left. Scratch, but I say potentially you're looking at a $5 winner. All right. The next letter is, I haven't finished puzzle 2. There's an A in bar. There is an A in heel and diagnosis. Magician has 2 of them. Abacus has 2. We only need an S to spell abacus. I have a feeling we won't be spelling about abacus. It'll be surprisingly if we do. But it'll be worth it if we do. Justin. Next week they are opening the bridge for walking across for Labor Day. Yeah. Yep. I've done that. I've walked across the bridge on Labor Day. It's a 5-mile walk, dude. My mom did it when she was my age, so I should do it again. Now that I got my health back, I know I could do it. Bring lots of RC cola and a wheelchair, just in case. All right. T, as in Tiny Tim. No. T. There's a T in goblet and vest. There's a T in ought. And there's our fourth word in puzzle 1. So it's definitely a $5 winner. Could be more because we still have a multiplier. Bother. Okay. Agitate. Has a couple T's. And guess what? Oh, no, we don't have the I. It's possible. Now that we have 4 black words, as they're called, in puzzle 1. Phone call, talk later. Okay. Saw a meteorite last night. Cool. I love that. I haven't seen one in a while. But anyway, we already got 4 black words. Now, if we were to get, let me look here, 6 black words, that's $100. And it could be more because of the multiplier. And then 4 plus 2 red, which is puzzle 2, that's 2,000. Now, we haven't spelled anything yet in puzzle 2, but we are working on it. Let's see. Blips. I missed that one. So we have zap, pop, ought, and add. Okay. Rot. This is puzzle 2 down. Excuse me. Tusk and haircut. So we need R and I, but we've only got 1 letter left to scratch. Big money. You have a Celestron telescope. Seen Saturn and Jupiter. Incredible deals. Yeah, those Celestron telescopes are cool. I've looked through them before. They're awesome. All right, the last letter. So we know we have $5 at least. Now F is the last letter. I don't recall seeing any F's. So this could be false hopes. Oh, fish and refuse, but neither one of them are spelled. And that's it. So now you see in puzzle 1 that we have down here pop and whatever that word is. Over here is add, and then across we have ought. What is that word? Zap. So zap, pop, add, and ought. I suppose we could do a double check before we do the multiplier. Do that. Yeah, we didn't get an I don't think. Yeah, there are no I's. There are no L's. No L's, no W's, no L's, no S's. No L's, no I's. No L's, no S's, no I's, no R's, no L's, L's, I's, R's, W's, no. Cider. Do we have a D? Yes. But that doesn't do us any good. Double checking. No R's, no S's, no L's, no L's. R, I, R, R, S, R, I, S, I, S. Nope. Nothing more. No I in a box anyway. All right. The bonus is 1 time. So this is a $5 winner, Linda. What would you like me to do? Send you the $5, bring you the $5 to M22. We got 1 ticket already in the drawer for you. Can't remember, was that a 5 or a 10? Can't remember. $5 back in the pot. Okay, so we'll put the $5 in the pot, and we'll have a $5 ticket waiting for somebody next Saturday. Very cool. All right, mateys, it's time. I got to go. Holly's low on beer, so I got to go run up to the store and get her a beer. And maybe, I got almost an hour of daylight. I still might get something done outdoors. I think I'm probably going to have to put on a t-shirt. I think it's cooling off out there. So, what a great night we had. A lot of fun, As said, subscribe to these people. You'll enjoy them. So, the dad does almost all of the talking, and I don't know if I have seen the wife. Don't know her name. I don't know any of these people's names, but it's okay. They're great people. They really are. Nice people. Check the show more. Check the show more. Okay. Did you put something in my show more? $5 buys a date shake. Well, we got to get Jill to bring some date shakes from Tucson. Have to make sure she comes to M22 with a truckload of date shakes. Please. It's off my bucket list. It's off your bucket list. That doesn't mean you couldn't have more or another one. All right. Well, that's it. I'm gonna call it. What a day. What a day. We had a lot of fun today. All right, mates. We'll start the new rules. We will not feature a channel more than 4 times. So starting next Saturday at noon. Okay. Yeah, you did. You won $10, and it's in my drawer. I didn't put your name on it, but that's okay. I know it belongs to you. That's why it's in the drawer. And yeah. That's it. We'll see you Wednesday night for cliches. Why do we say it? And probably see you in a couple of videos during the week. I'm going to make one tonight. That's what I was supposed to do. Thank you. Got to do a little filming of the stripper pole. Serious. All right, mateys. Fair winds and smiles. I think you heard that. And may God bless. Good night, everyone.